Saturday morning. Good morning, everyone. I wanted to come on here today to connect with my people. I know I've been doing a lot of working out on here. I know I do my tutorials for AI, and I want to inspire the people that's going to pop in today because I got woke up. Someone texted me, or actually she called me, and it was like 6 o'clock this morning. She was like, it was like I got a messenger ringtone, and I'm like, what is that noise? She called me and she was telling me, I just don't know what I want to do. And I'm like, you're calling me at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to tell me that you don't have a clue what you want to do. Don't forget, hold on, stay with me. She's 40 years old, and she's telling me, I just don't know what I want to do, and I'm just confused, and I just been seeing so much of this other stuff, selling this and selling that and selling this and selling that on live. I just don't know what to do. And I told her, I said, I told you, you need a system. And I don't know how many people don't know that. So lately I've been showing you all tutorials on AI. And I get it. Some of the stuff I may show may be too advanced, which I didn't think it was. But I did get some messages and people were saying that they didn't understand it and they wanted me to break it down. And I'm going to do a tutorial for breaking it down, but just not today. Today, I just want to, we're getting ready to go into 2026. Ooh, it's a blue jay right here, you guys. And he's so pretty. Um, we're getting ready to go into 2026. And I want to help as many people as possible. If you have goals, like by her calling me at that time of morning, she didn't have goals. And that's another thing. I see people always thinking that they're gaining because they're trying to pick your brain. Like they're trying to pick my brain. And it's like, just tell me you want to have a sit down session. Just tell me you want to sit down with me and talk to me and elevate and learn what I've learned. And that's why I always tell people, good morning, love. It's a big mouse behind me. It's all green. How you doing? Um, and so I just want to inspire you guys, man. Life is for the taking. Hello, good morning. Life is for the taking. And I want you guys to know we're getting ready to go into 2026. 2026. So I had someone call me at 5 o'clock this morning. She didn't really want anything. God bless you more. God bless you more. God bless you more. Good morning, Daphne. Um, and I was so frustrated with her because she's been calling me. She calls me periodically to pick my brain, but then she doesn't do anything. And then she always wants to talk about someone else. And it's like, baby, you're never going to get ahead. If you're always talking about someone else, you're never going to get ahead. If you're worried about what the church is doing, you're not going to get ahead. If you're worried about what Sam is doing next door, you're not going to get ahead. We get ready to go into 2026, y'all. I posted yesterday and I was so vulnerable. I posted yesterday. If you guys, I only got 20 views, and that's fine with me because that was definitely meant for someone to look at. It was meant for a particular set of people to see. I created I created a video yesterday showing all the documentaries that I was in. That I work with Busta Rhymes. I work with some of these old cats that I came up with. Quincy Jones, just a lot of older people. I work with them. I work with billionaires. I work with people in Michigan. I've done all kind of work out here in the world, you guys. Oh, Lord, please hear me. The people that are in here right now, you are meant to hear this, that you are so subject to greatness. Anyone that's listening right now and you didn't log out, you didn't click, you didn't pop in, pop out, you were meant for absolutely greatness. I feel so bad. This girl calls me at 6 o'clock this morning. She's 48 years old, and she's telling me, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. Life is, and she always wants to talk about someone else. And I told her, baby, you can't do that. Hey, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I always tell her, you got to go through life as if this is a race. We're all in a race. But just think of it as a horse. When they get ready to race a horse, they put blinders on that horse like this. Because guess why? They want that horse. They want that horse to win. And if that horse look to the left, if that horse look to the right, it's going to veer off. And this is rule of thumb, you guys. It's about to be 2026. You guys are getting ready to go. It's getting ready to be a new year. I want the absolute best for our world. We gotta, if we know better, we do better. And when she called me that early this morning, it made me so frustrated. And I was like, oh no, I gotta go live. I gotta just talk to you guys. I just gotta connect with you guys and let you guys know who you are, how great you are. I did write notes. This could be your I said this could be your wake up call, because she was 48 years old. So I don't know, maybe it was something in me that, or maybe it was something God told me, hey, get on live and talk to the people. Don't just get on live and work out. You know, y'all, y'all know me. You know me. You know I love to work out and come on here and show you guys, my routines and stuff. And this morning, God was like, no, don't do that. Get on here, because it's going to be somebody that's a hot mess that may need to hear this. And I'm here for it. So there was a moment that I thought my life was over. You guys, I went to jail. Oh my gosh. And I put it in the last video. I went to jail some years ago. My kids were young. I had just gotten a divorce from their father. I only had 2 daughters. And so I only had one marriage. And I got a divorce from him. And I ended up going to jail. And when I went to jail, my life changed right then. I could have given up. I could have said, you know what? Oh my God, life is just so horrible. And I can blame everybody. I can blame YouTubers. I can blame you guys. I can blame the guy down the street. I can blame the system. I can blame Trump. Hey, how about that? I see somebody put Trump in here. I can blame Trump. I can blame everybody, right? But instead, I absorbed myself. I went inside of who I am. And that's what I want you guys to do. You know, if you ever self-doubt yourself, just know, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself how great you are, how beautiful you are. No matter what's going on in life, you got this, you got this, you got it. Because why? You came here for a reason. You signed up for your journey for a reason. So you must understand that. And I started writing books. I wrote a book 15 years ago when everything happened to me. I went to jail. My dad went to jail. We both went to jail. My dad died there. He never came home. We went to jail for the same thing. And if you guys want to know what I went to jail for, I've talked about it before, but I don't talk about it often. Good morning, Jimmy Henderson. Good morning, love. I don't talk about it often, but I'll tell you guys today. I went to jail because my parents lived in a rural suburban area. It was a beautiful area. And I lived in the inner city, but I only stayed at most 12 minutes away, right? Happy holidays to you too, love. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. And I only lived a few minutes away from him and my mom. So they told me, it was like, just enroll your kids here. Just enroll them here. It'll be fine. And I was like, Now, mind you, I work in the system, right? I work in the schools. But I said, okay, I'll do it. So I went on and did it. Why they hire the FBI? I mean, not the FBI. Why they hire Secret Service or like a private eye? Why they hire a private eye to follow me? They hired a private eye, you guys. So a private eye followed me around for like twice in 1 year for 14 days. And come to find out, I did not live with my parents. So they said that they wanted me to, remove my kids. And I did. I removed them. Got a grandparent power of attorney. They didn't want that. So I ended up removing them. When I removed my kids, life went on. But 18 months later, I got an indictment. Hey, Big Papa, good morning. 18 months later, I got an indictment. Me and my dad both got an indictment for me enrolling my kids in his school district. Mind you, they had not been there in 18 months. Good morning, beautiful, fully said. They had not, It's NW. Oh, okay. Well, hi. Okay. Good morning, love. And so I got the indictment. Me and my dad went to court, did all that kind of stuff. Well, I'm saying all that to say, look, I thought my life was over. I thought, watch from home. Add a Q&A sticker. Can I do that? Let me see. Watching from home. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm not going to do that. I don't know what that means. Because then, no, I'm not going to do it. Can you guys still see me? I think I messed something up. Okay. So why is it right in my face? Can you guys see? Oh, you can still see me. Okay. Okay, whatever. I can't see you guys because I did something. Anyway, so when people, it's over my face. Then what the what? Let's see. Drag here. Oh, okay. It went away. You two, stop messing with me. Y'all know I'm old. You know I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, I say all that to say, man, I've had some crazy things happen to me in my life. When I was brand new, this is something I heard. I was a baby, so I'm just gonna tell you guys something else that happened. When I was a brand new baby, couldn't have been. I wasn't walking yet. And my parents had went to this meat factory place, and back then everybody used to go grocery shopping together, right? That's how they did it. My grandmother, my aunts, my uncle, my cousin, everybody went together. And back then you didn't have to have a seatbelt, right? You didn't have to have a seatbelt. I mean, you didn't have to have a car seat as a child, as a baby back then. This is how old I am. And they put the food in the car. They put me and my brother in the car and drove off onto the highway. And I fell out in the middle of the expressway. And I couldn't walk. I was an infant. But that's what I'm saying, you guys. When I say these things, I'm telling you that life is for the taking. Don't take life for granted. And no matter what happens to you, it's all good. No matter what happens, these are things that was a complete trauma that happened, Big Papa. Let's see. What have you got on for this weekend? What have I got going on? I'm getting ready to go I gotta go for a shot at CVS, my flu shot. I get one of those done every year. And I got this thing back here. I wanted to use it to try it out on y'all, but I haven't used it yet. I'm just so comfortable talking to you guys and connecting without, using other things, just connecting with you guys. And I say all that to say I fell out that car. I was on the highway. I couldn't walk yet. I was wrapped in a baby bundle. Oh, and it gets better. I'm in Ohio, sweetheart, Cleveland area, and it gets better. It was a Greyhound coming. It was the only vehicle on the highway, but it was a Greyhound coming, and my father went into shock. He couldn't move, and so my mother, all he could tell her was, because he could see me in the rearview mirror, all he could say is, she's on the ground and she's in the middle of the highway. And so my dad finally stopped the car because they were on the highway. They were on the highway. And my mom's running full speed towards the Greyhound truck like this, screaming, 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 screaming. And the Greyhound, because I was so small, did not see me until it got right up on me. And then when it got up on me, it swerved around me. And my mom said that everybody on that bus got off. The driver, all the passengers. She ran up on me. She grabbed me. She, took off with me or whatever. They took me to the hospital. I lived to tell the story. They lived. Everybody lived. Everybody went on about their way. But there's so much stuff that can happen in a life, right? And I don't want anyone on here to take things for granted. I want us all to see that life is for the taking. And I say all that to say what happened this morning when this girl called me at 40. She's 48 years old and she still don't know what she want to do. And I get it. It can happen. You may not know. You could be 50 and be like, I don't know what I want to do. But now you got more years behind you than you do in front of you. What's up, Red Movada? And so I tell you guys, what are your plans for 2026? What is it that you want to do? Stay humble. Stay on your track to greatness. Don't worry about what no one else does, because nobody else can pay your rent. No one else can pay your bills. Nobody else can walk your walk but you. And I just asked you guys, because she made me so frustrated this morning. I was like, how many other people in the world right now is feeling scared, unsure? They don't know what they want to do in life. They have no guidance. And anyone they talk to, they're gossipers. It's rule of thumb not to deal with gossipers. I don't gossip on my channel because I don't gossip. I don't go out and talk about people because I don't talk about people. And so I want to be that energy. I want to be that energy for someone else on here that may want to decide that you want to create something great, or you want to create something positive on your channel. And I want you to understand that energy is real, right? It just, all it does is just transform. So if you're on the phone with somebody talking about Sandy around the corner, or Sheila, or girl, let me tell you what he did, or girl, let me tell you what she did last night, how you know? You know, and why you care? Like, what's up with the weather? It's cold outside. I got to go get my walk in. I got to go get my body together. I got to get my mind right for a new day that God has given me. I'm not going to take these 24 hours and talk about gossip and talk about people. That's just, I can't do it. And gratitude, you're right. It's about you. I'm grateful. I have gratitude. I get up in the morning. Sometimes if you wake up, and it's another sign that God is trying to talk to you, wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. If she up at 3 o'clock, she up early in the morning calling me. You need to be calling on Jesus. You need to be calling on God. I got a Bible that I got open right here. Every day. Not every day, because that's a lie. But I do try my best to resort myself to the Bible. I'll open that Bible up and I'm like, God, give me something. Give me something to say today. Give me something to think today. Give me a word for my day. Give me a word for my day. And it gave me one today, and it was like, look. And I should read it, because I still got it open. I think it's in Matthew. I don't know. Anyway, all I know is, if you guys ever have doubt, open up the Bible. He gonna show you something. And he's open. I've had doubt and opened it up and seen something very scary. And I was like, he talking to me? I've seen stuff in the Bible that when I go to open it up, I'm like, what I do? I'm sorry. I mean, maybe that's not a good idea, but no, it is a good idea. Always, bet on God. He gonna get you right. He gonna get you right. But I wanted to come on here to say hi to you guys. Please check out my video. Please, I did an upload for my cousin. His name is Michael. If you get a chance, check it out. I put it up last night. I know. First of all, it didn't even do the 619. It got me going this way. I don't know why. I worked on it last night. It didn't work right. This is the thing, y'all. I've been in trouble. Me and my dad, we got in trouble. We went to jail. My dad died there. He never came home. This was all for the fight of education. This wasn't because they said that I stole a public education from my 2 daughters, right? They said that even though technically they were in a public school, because my dad lived in a regular school district, they said me and my dad stole $70,000 of a public school, right? So I say all that to say, y'all, because I'm really trying not to go back there, because that was a while ago, and it's over, and there's water under the bridge, and you can't live your life suffocating on something traumatic that happened to you. You just can't. You have to move forward in life, right? And I hate when I do that, because I started getting engulfed in that again. Amen. I started getting engulfed in that again, that I basically lost my train of thought thinking about that. That's what I'm saying, man. It's trauma. Trauma can get you going, but I noticed that when people call me, they call me because they want me to uplift them. And I don't mind uplifting them. I don't mind talking to somebody and saying who you are and how great you are, and that you're supposed to be a creator out here. You're supposed to. It's in the Bible. It's in Genesis. It's in the beginning. It's in the beginning when he said everything was. He created everything and he made it great, right? Exactly. Meanwhile, people, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, thank you. Read my mind, Big Papa. Meanwhile, we got out here murdering people and doing crazy stuff, right? Robbing people, and I mean, I see some crazy stuff where people just walk by somebody and stab them for no reason. Come on now. I've seen that over in the UK. I've seen that here in the United States. This is getting out of hand. And it's after COVID. Before COVID, I don't know if I seen so much. And I'm like, was it the COVID shots? I mean, like, what could have done that to now people are just insane? People are insane. But I came on, I created this video last night, and I want to say I do apologize for how it looks, because I know that it's not pictured right. But I'm talking about my cousin, because my cousin's in jail. He's in Florida. And until you had something happen traumatic to you, you can be a monster. You probably are a monster. And gotta deal with that. Gotta deal with that all day. God got it. God got it. So my cousin, all the things that I've done, I've been in rooms. I'm talking about my cousin. I've been in rooms, and that's what I have. I want to clarify that video I posted last night. I've been in rooms with billionaires, millionaires. I've spoke for them. I've done work for them. I motivated them enough that they contacted me. Like you're contacting me right now. Yaps. I'm glad you said Yaps. Because I want you, it's probably you that I need to talk to the most. It gotta be. It's something that God needs you to hear today, right now. So listen good. When God created you, remember, He created you. He created you. He created you. He created you. Just remember that. He created you. That's it. And so I want you guys, hey, Rev Dr. JC, good morning, love. Good morning, everyone. I just want you guys to know is that I've done so much work, and I showed it. I showed all the documentaries. I've been on MSNBC. I've been on Good Morning America. I put some of the clips in that last video. If you guys get a chance, please check it out. I've been on HBO and Netflix. I just did Netflix. Netflix is still there. It's on black and white with Colin Kaepernick. It's like the first 3-4 minutes. And I put that in the video too. If you guys get a chance, go check it out. I just uploaded it. But I did all that not to boast. Please. I did that because if I was boasting about it, I would have started this channel off talking about all the things I've done. I did that because I was giving back to my world. I did that because I thought that's going to save someone else. I did everything I did the last 15 years on Dr. Phil. I was on Dr. Phil. And that's in there as well. Go check it out. I did all those things to help other people, to help other mothers, other fathers, other grandparents, aunts, uncles. I did it because I was changing laws. But I want you to know I did it because I was changing. I was able to actually change laws. And so I guess there's something in me that wants to continue. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. But I want to continue that momentum of speaking that to other people, because it's going to come a day that I won't be able to continue fight. And maybe it's going to come a day that no one wants to hear that story. Right? So I didn't get paid to go, and I was in rooms with millionaires and billionaires that asked me to come and do it. I didn't get paid. I did it because I said, I'm going to help somebody. I did it because I said, someone needs to hear what happened to me and my father, and how me and my dad was overzealous prosecution, that they wanted to rip us apart in the judicial system. So if I can change a law, if I can revise a code, then I've done justice for someone in the world. What happened to me and my dad, it just happened. And nothing I can do about it. My dad's dead now. He died in jail. And he was only 64, 65 years old. Never been in trouble a day in his life. But the day he and I decided to enroll my children into his school district was the day that we realized how unfair justice really could be. So that's why I did that video last night about my cousin. He's in Florida. Now, there's a whole lot of unjust laws out here. It's a lot. And there's a lot of times there's black and white and no gray. And it's like, well, where's the gray part? Where's the common sense part? My cousin was a young boy. He was only 17. His name is Michael Boykin. He was only 17 years old, going on 18. They tried him as an adult because in Florida, even if you're in a room, if you with someone else that do a heinous crime, you're going down just like them. And that's exactly what happened to my cousin. And he's almost 40 years old now. And I feel like if he didn't do the crime, then why is he still doing time? And in the state of Florida, if you're even remotely around someone that, if you're just around someone that does something, you get the same charge. I don't know. It's unfortunate because even if they had gave him 25 years, I feel like, okay, 25 years. That's obsessive. I mean, that's a lot. But you was in a situation. I don't care. But how many people in these comments right now have done something that you look back on, you like, thank God I didn't get caught. Or thank God, I matured since then. Or, man, that was crazy what I did. I can't believe I did that. Maybe I shouldn't have did that. Because life is life. When you're young, especially when you're in your teens, you do things that's outlandish. So that's why I created that video last night. And I saw that Kim Kardashian, that's why I was asking people to tag Kim Kardashian in the video last night, because I understand that she's a lawyer now and that she's really working on some major cases. And I thought, maybe he'll see ground one day. Maybe he'll get a chance to see his parents before they die. Maybe he'll get a chance to see, he can get up in the morning and smell all four seasons. We take it for granted. I live in Ohio, and every season has a smell. I walk outside in the fall, it smells like fall. I walk outside in the winter, it smells like winter. I walk outside in the spring, it smells like spring. And we take those things for granted. We take them for granted. Good morning, love. We take them for granted. So I'm just asking everybody, that first off, how blessed are you right now to be able to be in these comments, to get on social media, to have that freedom, that leisureness, that you don't have to be subject to when to go to bed, when to wake up, when to eat, when to wash your behind, when to go work out, when to go to the library, when to do this and do that. You have the freedom right now to be on social media. It's only 9:35 where I'm at. So you could be maybe in your bed like this on your phone, you got that freedom. Maybe, today you decide I'm going to go to the park because it's a beautiful day. So I just ask everybody, we're getting ready to go into 2026. I ask, and I don't know how many faith believers are in here. I totally believe in God. And I believe thoughts become things with wings that fly. So you must envision it to receive it. I was taught that. It's fucking cold outside. It is cold, JTDD. Yeah. It's freezing where I'm at. It's nothing but it's cold. With 3 syllables. It's cold. It's cold. I just ask God to keep you all safe. Ask God to make sure we all see 2026. It's right there. Make sure you pay attention to everything you do, your surroundings, who you're with. Make sure you keep good company of who you're with. And if they're making bad decisions, get the heck away from them. Especially you young boys that be in my chat. And I'd rather for y'all to be at home safe being a troll than being out there in that world, because that world can be scary. And we're getting ready to go into 2026, and I just ask God to keep you all safe in your life. But you got to be safe. You got to use your conscience, because see, with my cousin, he was 17, going on 18. But his conscience should have told him that he was in a bad environment, right? His conscience should have told him he was in a bad environment. His conscience, your conscience is there for a reason. Listen to it. Surrounding yourself around people. If you surround yourself around millionaires, the chances of you becoming a millionaire is pretty good. If you surround yourself around knuckleheads, the chances of you becoming a knucklehead is even greater. Because you bounce off of each other's, you reflect on each other's energy. And so you want to bring out greatness. You want someone. You don't ever want to be the smartest person in the room. We know that. We know that. But we also don't want, you want the person in the room to elevate in everything you do, you know? You want the person in the room to elevate you in everything that you're doing. How can you get more? How can you be more? How can you elevate yourself to greatness, positivity? How can you scale? How can you scale? So I understand so many of you. I thank God that God got you safe. Blah, blah, blah. I thank you, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah is blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah is blah, 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 blah. But it's funny how people from all walks of life, I love social media. I love this. I love being able to connect with you guys and come on here and talk. First, Black Money Truth is asking government for money because you black. What does that got to do with the tea in China? What does that got to do with the tea in China, baby? So, did you hear anything I said? Or you just, see, that's another thing, you guys. Oh, pay attention to how the chat works. Pay attention to how people will come in and just speak. That's how they live their life. So you have to, rule of thumb, pay attention. Someone walks in the room and know the whole conversation. Pay attention. Someone walks into your life and believe that they have you pinned. Pay attention. Because if you're young, you got a long way to go. For the people in the back, just in case you can't hear me, pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to the people that you let come into your spirit and come into your life. It's funny because the girl that called me at in the morning, I could have told her blah 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 blah. I could have told her, I could have went left on her and said, well, you know, the government is doing this and the government is doing that, because she wanted to blame everybody too. I said, no. I stopped her dead in her damn tracks and I said, it's you. I said, don't blame nobody for you not being great or successful. Don't blame nobody for that. I said, you got to look at yourself every single day and get up, look at yourself in the mirror, brush your teeth, wash your face, and get yourself together. You got to be accountable for you. Pay attention. Pay attention to your, I told her, I said, do not call me back until you got 5 things in order. I said, get yourself a journal and write in your journal every day how great you are, who you are. I said, do not call me back talking about nobody else, because I don't care. Because that's gossip, and I don't gossip. I said, do not call me back if you're going to call me and tell me what the church is doing wrong and what the church is doing and what the church, I said, I don't care what the church is doing. Well, the church won't help me. Why the church got to help you? You 48 years old. Well, the church won't do this. Well, the people that got it out here, they won't help me. Get out here and get it yourself. Get out here and get it yourself and be accountable. We all got choices out here. She chose to be 48 years old. Hey, love, how you doing, beautiful? Y'all go follow that girl. She cold. She bad. She got a YouTube. She got an Instagram. Her Instagram, she does tutorials. She does makeup. I mean, she's one beautiful girl. I mean, her eyes is, I don't know. I can't even express how beautiful she is. So just go check her out, you guys. She's beautiful. Good morning, Pepsi. Good morning, love. She's a 10. A 10. Good morning. Good morning, young buck. I miss you too, sweetheart. I miss you too. Hey, Mr. Skinny, what's up? Good to see y'all. I'm glad y'all popping in. I'm just sitting here talking about you guys and just talking about, we're getting ready to go into 2026. And I want us all, I was asking God to keep you all safe. The people that's in here with me, keep you all safe and sound. Let us all see another year, see another year come by, and to reflect on what we did last year and what we could do this year to make to make the next year better. What can we do to make next year better? Let's go, y'all. We got look, I went and bought this. I bought this for my YouTube channel. I know I haven't used it yet because I got to get used to it first, so give me grace. But I bought this. I'm gonna be writing on there. We're gonna be accomplishing some things. We're going to be talking about how we're going to level up. Let me see. I am crying. Thank you. Compliments from a beautiful. Oh, thank you, love. Thank you. God bless you. You are beautiful. I'm just saying facts. It's factual. It's factual. And so, but I just, I'm getting ready. I gotta go to the pharmacy today. I gotta get a shot. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to get it because I guess they're supposed to help you stay healthy. I don't know. Maddie, hey love, how you doing? But I want you guys to stay safe. I want to keep you guys inspired. I may come home and get back. I may do my treadmill today. If you guys like it when I do the treadmill and I'm speaking inspiration, but I'm not looking at the phone, let me know. Because I don't want to disrespect you guys. I started off my channel always looking at you guys, always connecting, always talking. And it feels weird when I do my channel and I'm like not looking at the phone and I'm like not talking to everybody, but I have to stay focused. So that's why I do it, because I have to stay focused running. I can't run on the treadmill and be looking at the phone. So I place it behind me and I'll be running doing it that way. So let me know if y'all like that or not. Go check out my last video. Again, I do apologize for how it looks. I don't know why it did that. It didn't do what it was supposed to do. And we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. And if you guys have any questions, I know I'm doing a lot of AI tutorials. If you guys want to create music and you want me to help you create music, let me know. I can help you create music with AI. There's people that are really making like 10,000. I make money with my AI. I have my own AI company, but I don't really focus on it that much because I like other parts of AI and I really like teaching people about AI, and I want you guys to learn as much as you can if that's something you want to do. And also, just not AI, if you want to become a digital marketer, or you want to create more products. Again, God made us. Look at Danny. She's a creator. She creates beautiful content with her face is her canvas. Her face is her canvas, and she loves creating beautiful artwork on her face. So you guys get a chance, make sure you go follow her. She's a dime. But if you guys have questions about it, inbox me. My email is on my channels, on my profile. It's called Virtual Mama Bear, and also I can teach you just all about it. Oh, I got my stand store. And if you guys want to know more about what happened to me, about me and my dad and how I persevered and how me and my dad, we rose up. My dad was an awesome individual. I love him. He was a man of so much worth. He was a man of so much integrity. And I love the action success. Yes, I am a workout coach and a life, but I have severe ADHD, hard to focus on live streams and multitask. So go live when you want to do your artwork or whatever. Go live and just go for it, and place your phone off to the side, and just that day you focus on you. And that's another thing I want you guys to do. It used to be a time people say, oh, they so self-centered. I told that girl this morning that called me at 6 o'clock this morning, and she called me at 6 o'clock this morning to talk about everybody in the world. And she's always worried. She has ADHD too. She can talk to me, and the next thing you know, she starts talking about someone else or something else, and she always gets distracted, and I have to throw her back on the track. Nope, I'm not talking about that. Let's get back over here. Nope, I'm not talking about that. Let's get back over here. Nope, I'm not talking about that. Let's get back over here. So if you do have ADHD, chew gum. That could help. And I say that because I've been anxious before. Right? I've never been classified as having ADHD, but I have been anxious before, where my mind goes everywhere and I have to refocus. So when you start doing that, start becoming obsessed with yourself. Become obsessed with yourself. And I say that because you matter. You know, cause she kept telling me all the things she want to do and all the things she want to give to the world, but she hasn't done nothing yet because she becomes stagnant, because her mind gets her mind gets off track. It's stuck. It's like electric shortage, and you know what I'm saying? It's like so. If you understand what that means, it's like a shortage. So she can't get it out. She can't accomplish one goal. So I told her, I said, I'll write you a system. I'm not no perfect person. Like I'm not rich, but I've been in rooms with millionaires. I've been in rooms with billionaires. I've done work for them across the country. I've changed laws. So I have enough sense to know how to do something and execute it and get it done. And so if you need that, inbox me. I don't know, baby. I don't know. The power. Hey, love. Good morning. Thank you, sweetheart. Good morning. Thank you. You like my earrings? Thank you, Danny. You guys, make sure y'all follow Danny. She's right there. She just said something. Her name is Danny. Danny Bedazzle. She's beautiful. Follow her. Like today on Instagram. Is your Instagram, is that the same name, Danny? You guys, once you see her, you're gonna know what I'm saying. She's like beautiful. And you'll see. In the chat, I don't know, Lydia. Let's see, I like this live. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for popping in. Thanks, you guys. I'm just hanging out with y'all today. My name is, this is Kay's Journey. I like AI. I love teaching AI. I'm also a teacher in a classroom. I work with special needs. I work with autism, Asperger's, Down syndrome, hearing impaired, I don't know, cross-cat, whatever. I work with a population of students that are amazing. And every day I tell them how beautiful they are, how great they are. I always got to get them on track too. And don't think I'm perfect, because I fall off track quite often. But I know enough to keep me focused to accomplish the goals that I have to accomplish. And I know enough that now, again, if you guys ever want to really level up in life, we're about to go into 2026. If your 2025 was a year of opportunity and greatness and things that you wanted to achieve, is autistic and he's nonverbal, and the only word he can say is no. That's the sign for, wait, is it no? Yeah, this is no. No, this is stop. This is no. Okay. Do you sign to him? Can you help me with that? How can I get him to say more words? Music. If your sibling or family member is autistic, and if they are not nonverbal, I do not have an affiliate program with Sonu, but it's or Sunu. But get on Sunu. Create your own music. Like if you don't like, if create some music on Sonu. Go on Suno, get an app, create something for your stepbrother that's autistic. Now there's level of autism. So is he severe? Is he just nonverbal? Does he understand? Does he, it's hard for him to, let me see, you can help me with that. How can I get him to say more words? It's always music. Music will help nonverbal people. Music is the rule of it out here. You can have, what is that? What's old people have? They have When they lose their memory, I guess I got it too right now because I can't remember where I was. When they can't remember certain things or they can't remember people, and then next thing you know, they bring music in, and then they start to remember certain things. They start to sing certain songs. They start to remember, right? So Lydia, I tell you, Lydia Fitzgerald, I tell you, music. Go to the app. Go to Sunu. I've been working with autism and autistic children for 20 years. And before that, when I was a little girl, my mother worked with the population. So she used to, my mom used to let me come to her, to where she worked. And I would come there and volunteer. And then when I got of age, I turned like 18, between 18 and 21, I volunteered at the workshops where people with Down syndrome and autism were there, and nonverbal, right? And I learned a lot. I used to have to help people with feeding tubes, right, in their stomach, and trachs and different things of that nature. And I've come a long way, but I love doing that. That's one thing I was passionate about. So go on Sunu, Suno, create you an account. It's super cheap. Create music. How old, if you're still in here, how old is your stepbrother that has autism? But it doesn't matter the age. Go on Sonu, create you some music, and play that music for your stepbrother. And make sure you put words in it. And you'll see. You'll see. It'll work out. So, okay, y'all. I'm getting ready to go because I got to get up here to the store. But I'm going to come back on live and I'm going to work out in another room. And I'm going to have that in the background because I like having that. I like having that money right there. That money is everything. So God bless you guys. And we will connect very, very soon. I'll be back in a couple hours. Just look out for me. Put me in your, what is that? Notification? Put me in the notification, y'all. Put me in the game, coach. Let them know. When I pop on, then you guys can pop on with me. But just know when I'm working out, I don't get a chance to pay attention like I want to when I'm working out, because I'll be focused. And plus that treadmill, I'll be failing, busting my behind on live TV. Now that'll be one for the books. And I'm not going into 2026 with a getting jacked up. I love you guys. Until next time, stay safe. God bless you all. And we're getting ready to go into 2026. I keep saying that because I'm amazed. I'm like, man, this is amazing. We did it. And I want to see you guys again. Bye.